Let's now head to the presidency, where the government has revealed plans to focus on forest reserves where illegal mining has caused significant destruction. Speaking during a courtesy call by the Christian Council, President John Mahama outlined the government's latest efforts to combat illegal mining. Channel One News' presidential correspondent Akosi Ochre has more.
The Christian Council paid a visit to the president to congratulate him on his election victory and to assure of their support for his tenure. The council called on the government to immediately act on activities of illegal mining.
We want to assure you of our prayer support and also of our physical support in whatever way we can. We also have a couple of other issues we want to put before you. That's the issue of galamsey. It's very worrying. It's very, very worrying. Yes, it is true that we also recognize that most of these people who are involved in this are also members of our churches. So we also have a responsibility to educate them to the best of our interests. But we also need the people who have the political power, who have the authority to wield that power in the best interest of helping to curb it. We can speak to the moral conscience of the people. They can choose to listen, they can choose not to listen. But beyond the moral conscience that we appeal to, you have the authority to say no. If you do it, these are the consequences. And once you strike that strongly, I'm sure it will go across.
John Mahama reveals his plans to focus on forest reserves where illegal mining activities has caused significant destruction.
Small-scale mining is legal, and our laws recognize it, but it must be done in a responsible and sustainable manner. We have about 280 forest reserves in this country, and the ones that are affected are about 43. And so we did one operation in the ChannelOne forest reserves, and we've gotten the excavators and things out. And so they're going to target another one, the worst ones, and then we'll take them one by one and get the people out. I've told them not to burn the excavators, they should confiscate them. We'll also have a mobile team so that in case they try to encase again and the forestry people cannot handle, they'll call the mobile team to run in and go and give them reinforcement. We're going to have a conference with the small-scale mining because there's new technology that is practiced in other countries where small-scale mining is sustainable.
On the other hand, the Deputy UK Prime Minister, Angela Rayner, paid an official visit to the seat of government, assuring of a deepened partnership to support Ghana in creating jobs and also achieving its 24-hour economy policy.
Your election was around a 24-hour economy, and yes, we have a mutual aspiration for both the UK economy and here in Ghana. And I was only this morning seeing some of the entrepreneurs you have here and the expansion of jobs that they want to create here in the economy. And our long history of supporting your endeavours is what we're going to continue to do. And I think that we can, achieve great things together. And the fact that the UK government is aligned on growth and your government is focused on growth to create good jobs for people so their living standards are improved is exactly what we're trying to achieve as well.
The president urged Ghana's international partners to maintain their cooperation despite the recent suspension of US aid.
We have a young growing population, and so one of the major issues, and that came up strongly in the election, was the issue of jobs. And so working together to see how we can bring in more investments, especially considering that we're shut out of the international credit markets. We are living in a very unpredictable world where relations between countries are becoming very transactional. And we have the issue of the freeze in assistance from the United States. We're trying to make our own budgetary adjustments to make up for the shortfall of some 156 million odd US dollars, and so it's something that we can adjust the budget to fit. But it's my hope that the rest of our partners will continue to maintain the cooperation that we have.